What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to My Mom Hates Anime. I'm Kim and this is
her mom.
And today we're watching episode 28 of Fullmetal Alchemist.
This one is entitled Father. And we went down a rabbit hole on episode 27. If you guys have been keeping up with us, which I hope you have. 27 was basically an interlude of a ton of different flashbacks with about 5 minutes worth of material of the boy's dad, Hohenheim, which was really cool. But what we really want... Tell me what you want, what you really, really want.
Just to know what's going to happen next.
Exactly. We want to know what's going on with the boys. Because the last time we really saw something, Ed was getting dragged out by weird hands in the White Abyss room where he saw Al's actual body waiting for him to get back into his soul. And he couldn't go with them.
Yes.
So we're hoping that this episode is going to take us where we need to be.
Further the story along.
I want to know what happened to Ling. What's going on with Al? Let what's going on Ed? Let Al know that his body's alive and well, but it's starving. So let's get into it. I'm dying to see what's going to happen.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
That's cool.
Oh, the little panda.
Hello, Father! I brought you a human sacrifice!
What?
And who is this?
Dad?
What the French? Uh-oh.
Yikes.
He's going through it because they're reversing it.
He's giving birth.
Oh, shoot. Oh, man.
Brother?
He's back home.
We're back in the real world.
Yeah.
I'm so happy you're alive! I thought you were dead.
I'm sorry I worried you.
This is somewhat surprising.
Hohenheim?
Are you two the Elric brothers? Have you mistaken me for someone else?
Huh.
The name you say. By any chance do you mean von Hohenheim?
He's our father.
This is indeed surprising. I had no idea he had children. It would appear that you're injured.
Whoa. What the French toast?
It's not broken anymore. Ow.
A few broken ribs as well.
What about Ling? He's injured too.
He doesn't matter.
I consider the two of you to be vital resources.
He performed a transmutation without any movement at all.
And he didn't even thin out my armor.
What are you? What the hell's inside you?
I would ask who you are, but I honestly don't care. You can go ahead and eat him.
No.
The homunculi keep calling this guy their father. I think he's the one who created them.
When you notice an insect on the ground, do you stop to consider it a fool? That would be an accurate summation on my feelings towards you humans.
I'm taking you down. I don't care how many cronies you got. Got you now, boss man.
And Ling's injured.
It's like he can transmute just by thinking about it. I can't transmute. Ed, what the hell did he do to us? You promised to tell me everything if I got you out.
Why, I would never stoop so low as to make a deal with a worm like you.
I could always use a new pawn in the rotation.
Oh no.
Is that a philosopher's stone?
He's going to make a new homunculus. If it is able to merge, then a human-based homunculus is created.
Get off of me!
Do it.
Don't shoot, Ed! This is exactly what I want. I came to your land to find a philosopher's stone. And now this guy wants to give me one.
Oh, true.
We'll see if your body is as willing as your mind.
Ooh.
Ling!
It's like Bella in Twilight.
Just hand over your body.
Consider it yours.
You know, people normally reject me.
You're talking to the future Emperor of Xing, monster.
Well, I do like how ambitious you are.
You recognize the voice?
No, who's that?
It's Greed.
Oh.
But let's see if your stomach matches your appetite.
Sorry, but your friend just checked out and left Greed this body.
You must have met some different Greed.
He was my avarice before you.
No, I'm not the Greed you knew.
That feeling, it's coming from that man.
Doesn't look like any of them are human.
Show me!
So the armored boy's not with the homunculi, and they've also got full metal.
Where is Mr. Edward?
That little guy is the...
Oh my goodness.
Dreams are crushed.
I know.
How dare you toy with the feelings of a maiden, you human microbe!
What you
can you use your alchemy here?
Scar! You want to know the truth about what started the war in Ishval? Truth about who shot that child and started the uprising? It was envy disguised as a soldier! These guys orchestrated the entire war!
I'd like to hear more details about this. The wrath will be damnation!
Oh shoot, he's pissed. He's highly upset.
Greed, take care of the outsider. How are you able to use your alchemy? Well, you are clearly still transmuting. Decomposition, is it?
If I had jumped 1 second later, I'd be a dead man.
Mr. Scar!
Oh. Oh.
No, show me! He never asked you to help me.
Save the stubborn pride for later.
Oh shoot.
Scar, can you make it to the surface with this girl? Right now! We need to save this girl's life!
I doubt that I'd be able to get her safely to the surface with the condition I'm in right now.
Jeez! Couldn't you warn me first?
Oh.
Where did he go? You better tell me now!
I have no idea!
I thought they needed them.
Probably just gonna beat him unconscious or something.
Hey, Pops! I caught him for you.
Upstairs. I want him taken directly to Wrath.
If you had simply behaved yourselves, then we would have let you go a long time ago.
Ling's alive.
I don't know why, but this episode was like pulling teeth for me. I hated it.
It was long. Yeah. It was interesting that we got to see Father. He looks so much like Hohenheim. We still don't know why that is. I forgot. Genuinely, I forgot. I thought they were the same person up till right now. So.
Yeah, that's why I thought they were the same person. But maybe Hohenheim is like, I don't know, like a clone or some kind of experiment.
Yeah, he's either a clone, he split his soul, or that's a twin brother. I'm not sure. All guesses. Genuinely forgot. Not sure.
But going back to the last interlude, remember he was really struggling with doing the right thing when a lot of him wanted to do the wrong thing. Maybe he did split his soul. Maybe. I don't know. Another version of him.
But it was cool. Did I say that that we saw him transmute without doing equivalent exchange?
No, you didn't say that.
Well, I'm saying it now.
I think I would have remembered. We just started the recap. You did not say that.
Well, I think it was very interesting that Father was able to transmute without doing the equivalent exchange. And that just shows how much more powerful he is than the boys.
Yeah. He's on a level that they cannot reach.
I think it's cool, too, that they're, when they do it, it's blue, but when he does it, it's red.
I can catch that. I mean, now that you say that, yeah, I can see it, but I didn't, catch that. I just thought it was a different color.
Okay.
I'm really disappointed in Ling.
Why?
Because he freely gave up his whole body and soul because he was, well, I mean, we knew back when he first got introduced that he wanted a Philosopher's Stone. That he wanted it so bad that he's willing to let greed absorb his body and soul and use him for bad.
But it makes sense that Greed was able to do that because, it's a fight of the soul versus a stone, and even his own soul wanted it. Just shows that his level of greed was on the same level of greed that Greed is at.
Because he's like, most people don't want me, but you're welcoming me. He basically rolled out the red carpet and said, "Come on in."
His own greed has allowed for the real greed to take over. And so, but he did that because he wants the stone so he can save his people. I don't think he intended for his own consciousness to be so
wrapped up in it.
Yeah, so gone.
It's gone. The greed that he is now is not going to go back and help his people.
It's oh my gosh. So what we just saw is what the Fuhrer went through. Because when Wrath was left over, so who he was before isn't the same. So we can then assess that who we are talking to as the Fuhrer isn't the same consciousness as his human self was. It's the Wrath consciousness.
Yeah.
Because right now we're seeing the greed consciousness and not Ling consciousness.
Yeah, and we actually saw the greed consciousness have that conversation with greed too. With Ling. Yeah, the same thing for the Fuhrer. So that happened.
So when we do see the Fuhrer, we are seeing Wrath. We aren't seeing who he used to be as a human.
Yeah, the human form of him
was taken over.
Yeah, it's gone.
And when Ling was there floating and stuff, we saw all the souls that make up that stone.
That was
all those
such
little
cool,
single souls, and Greed obviously being the big one, the main one. But it was like what Wrath said in the previous episode, 2 episodes ago. that it was a battle of souls. So that part was interesting. I think it was hilarious that Mei Chang was so disappointed in Ed. He's like, how dare you deceive a young maiden, even though he's never met her before.
Yeah, she had this whole hype about Ed.
Being all tall and handsome and charming.
Yeah, and he's all like, what? I love when he gets mad because he has those little red marks over his head and his teeth get all like sharky.
Yeah, he's like, who the heck even are you?
Yeah, who are you?
He's like, how dare you deceive me?
How dare you deceive the maiden? What the heck?
Coming out of nowhere.
I know, coming out of nowhere.
First introduction, out of nowhere.
One thing that stuck out to me is when the father made the quote, and I know that you probably wrote it down verbatim, but it just for me, about the insects.
Oh, yes, I did write that down.
So what did he say?
I didn't write down the full thing. I did humans equals insects.
Yeah.
But he said the lines of, I wouldn't look at you the way you wouldn't stop to look at an insect.
Yeah.
And it's true. Like, if a little ant has a broken leg, you're not going to notice that it has a broken leg. You don't walk on by because you're a greater being than it.
Yeah.
And so he sees humans, even though he is, I guess she said she felt like he was part human, even so he may or may not be part human. I don't know. Regardless, he sees humans as just insects. There are resources.
Yeah, the resources.
They're nothing.
One thing they stressed on these last 3 episodes is that humans are basically resources. They're going to utilize them for whatever studies and capture them to do the wrong in the world.
Just like our own government. If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
I think it was. I
think not only with anything.
With anything, if you're put in a position of power, your mentality is that you're above.
Yeah. The greed takes over.
There's even this one experiment they did with they took normal everyday people and they had some of them be prisoners and some of them be guards, and the guards took it too far.
Yeah.
So it's just when you're in power, you just have that mentality. It just happens.
Yeah, that was like the 1970s experiment, but it was like real deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, another thing I did catch was that Ed and Elle could not use their alchemy after father did whatever he did. But May and Scar could still use their alchemy. Why do you think that is?
I don't know. That was confusing to me. Not confusing, but I was trying to wrap my head around, okay, what could be causing the boys to lose their power, and why can the other two still use theirs? Like, it's so, and even the father was like, you can use yours still. Like, it was even puzzling to him.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think it has something to do with when we saw, wherever they were at, I think it was in Xerxes, actually. When Ed was talking, and there was that one guy that was going to take Maria Ross away, and she was part of Link's, he was part of Link's crew, and they were having that conversation between their two people. And, Ed described alchemy as being from this and this and this, and then the guy from Link's crew said, oh, that sounds just like alchemy, this and this and this. So I think even though they're both alchemy, they're performed semi-differently, because when we see Mei Chang perform alchemy, she uses the knife, she uses the circles. Of course, alchemy is originally you need to draw a circle, but I think whatever they're thinking about during the construction and reconstruction is based on different things. So I think when father neutralized it, he neutralized how they do it, but then neutralized how Mei Chang and Scar do it. And Scar's arm from his brother was done through research, I think, along the lines of alchemy too. So interesting. I think that might be why they could still use theirs. I don't know. We'll find out in episodes to come, but it's definitely something to scratch your head over. For sure. What do you rate the episode? Do you have anything else? No, I have nothing else. I don't know why, but I really didn't like this episode. I was just bored, and I love a lot of fighting and stuff, but the whole back and forth dialogue was just boring to me. I'm gonna give it a 2. Whoa. Yeah. That's far down. I'm gonna give this episode a 6. Oh, well. I was just yawning through this thing, and I'm like, oh my god. Maybe I'm just tired. Maybe I'm just over it. But there was just so much dialogue. I'm like, oh my god. Okay, just kick his ass already. Fight him. What's going on? Yeah. So yeah, I was just out of it. 2. 6 for me. 2 for Deuce. Dose. All right, I think that's everything. As always, like and subscribe. Follow us on this journey. I'm Kim, and this is her mom, and we are. My mom really hates anime. She really does. Bye, dude. Bye, spooky babies.